Hello, class. This is Pinesh. Um, I'm going to talk about our final project. Yeah, before we realized the class is coming to the end, we are right now at the final project. I believe most of you have probably completed the project. I'm running a little late. Um, I did some pieces of it, and hopefully by tomorrow or by the end of day Saturday, I should be able to wrap up the project. Let's see how it goes. So I have noted some of the points here so that I can just discuss what I have noticed and what my observations are. And then I'm also going to look at all the videos and go through them and then see if I can take some of the recommendations you guys might have and incorporate in mine. So this project, the DengAI, which is the dengue fever, we know that's a kind of a tropical disease, which takes place mostly in the countries where the temperature is high, the humidity is high, as well as the precipitation is high. So this happens in a lot of the Asian countries and the South American countries, where we're close to the basically the tropical countries. So this disease is transmitted by mosquitoes. So we know that this will happen mostly during the summer times when there is rain, and the chances of the water getting clogged, and if it's not taken care of, that's where the mosquitoes transmit the diseases, and you will see most of the mosquitoes in those areas. So now in this project we have received the data for two countries, so two cities or places. One is in Peru, Iquitos, and the other one is San Juan, it's in Costa Rica. So but these two places, they are specifically little bit different. So so for example, the Iquitos, it's a the city, the port city where you it's surrounded by greens, and also there are water sources. So but on the other hand, on the San Juan, it's a kind of an island city, and the population is way lower in San Juan compared to Iquitos. So if we go by that hypothesis, we should see a lot more cases in Iquitos than in the dengue cases, and then and compared to San Juan. But going through the data, that's not the case. What I have seen is there is a lot more cases in San Juan compared to Iquitos. So also one thing I've noticed from the data that the number of cases, it's flat throughout the year in Iquitos compared to San Juan. San Juan, around what's that? Yeah, week 28, we see the curve going up, and it stays almost toward the second half of the year, which is the mostly the summer, and towards the end of the summer. So the pattern is different, and it suddenly takes a jump, and that's where we see the most of the cases for San Juan. Okay, so now the temperature for Iquitos ranges from 25 degrees centigrade to 30 degree, and the San Juan is like little bit wider, that where the temperature is high. It ranges from the 24 degree to 30 degree, a little bit widespread over the whole year. Okay, so now the files that we have received three files. The one is the feature file, the one is the label, and the third one is the test file. Also, we have received a submission file where it says how what the data they want to us to submit, the format. So from the feature file, we could see there are 1400 around 1456. the entries. And if we go by the city, we can see that the San Jose has almost, San Juan has almost 930 entries, the cases, and then Iquitos has 516. And then the other thing is that there are 24 features. In the level file, we have the how many cases are there for each of those weeks. We have 52 and 53 weeks that we have seen based on the Gregorian calendar, I believe. For there are some cases you will see there are 53 weeks, which is because of the leap year, I believe so. Okay, the next thing is we have the test file, which has almost 460 entries. So now the approach that I took is that the data for the two places that we received are not going to look similar. The pattern is not going to be similar. So I choose to segregate the data in the one for San Juan and the other one for Iquitos, and then did two different models, and at the end I took the prediction and combined them before I submit the file. Okay, so that's the one thing I did. And then for the data manipulation or data imputation, what I did is I saw that there are almost 10 entries where most of the data's parameters are missing. So I got rid of those 10 entries. And the second thing what I did is, since this is a time series data, I didn't want their missing information there. So I wanted to actually go and impute them. So what there are two different approaches I took. Is one is either go impute the data with the mean or the forward fill. So I tried with both of those and tried to submit some of those and see if we can get some improvement there. The next thing what I did is for the model, I have specifically paid attention to, okay, there are 24 features, which are the ones that's going to have more impact on my model. So for example, the temperature, humidity, precipitation, those are the ones that we know is going to have more impact on the model. So I did a random forest the regression for the feature selection, and also for the models I did a simple linear model, tried with that, and then I did an ARIMA model, and then the negative binomial regression. So far I was able to do those three, and then if I get some more time, I will try an XGBoost and see if I can, my score gets a little better. So far I was able to get one around 26, and then three other which is two or three other that I got close to 27.5 or 27.6. So but I will try a little more in the next couple of days and see if I can improve my the score a little better. I hope a lot of you guys have probably already finished or wrapping up, but I will see how far I can go do in the next couple of days. One more important thing, I think this is important. This is a tip kind of. If you look at the prediction, you will see some of the results came out as negative, and which doesn't make sense in this case, right? So what I did is I changed those to zeros, and I saw that I got some improvement in one of the submissions. So just you might want to try that. Okay, thank you class everyone, and then good luck with the final project. Bye bye.